I was muted the whole time. Let's go. That's definitely what you want to see. Hello, everybody. I'll just say what I will say the past basically 5 minutes. Hello. It is me, Dominic, casting alone. No one wants to talk to me. We are Germany versus South Korea, losers bracket. Both these teams have won in their previous match, so this is their last match of the weekend, and potentially their last match of the tournament. One of these teams will be losing, and one of these teams will be moving on to the semifinals, getting top 12 or top 16. I can never remember. The winner of this match plays the United States, so that's fun. The United States losing to Netherlands yesterday. And I do believe that, yeah, we have another warm-up after this. And if you did not know, Herazu, the bottom left of Germany, is Poland truck driver. They reverted their name change back, so just in case you were curious. And as for the teams, we can go ahead and introduce the teams. On the side of Germany, we have Naira, we have TPLC, we have Poland truck driver, aka Herazu. We have Man Kichiro, we have Jaden, Blunder Dennis, Bowden, and Jobo. On the side of the South Korea, we have, if my thing will load, which, you know, it might be asking a little bit too much. We have YHS, we have Chex, Soramon, New God, Lupins, Yuyuko, Ruby, and ABCD. And yeah, this should be a very solid match. And both these two teams are unfortunate that they're in losers bracket, but I mean, people have to lose, so. And this should be a very solid match. The match between Korea and, gosh, who was it that they played yesterday? Match between Korea and UK was a pretty solid match. Korea taking it 6-4, and Germany kind of beating Slovakia pretty handily, beating them 6-2. And this is a map of all time. Here, let me see if I can get the MP links up so we can. All right, so Germany protected Hard Rock 2, banned Hidden 2 and Fremont 2, which is the AR8 maps because no one wants to play that. And South Korea banned protected Hidden 2, and then banned Speed, which no mod 5 and DT2. So we'll probably see, this is like the exact opposite team, so we'll probably see something very similar. Korea will probably ban some like no mod 6 or Hidden 2 again. With Germany, they could protect the Hard Rock 2 again, but they might also protect Speed. And I mean, we're gonna potentially see Germany getting hit and abused here. Or not necessarily hit and abused, but hidden picks into them. Against Germany, one of the points that was like pretty convincing was Slovakia did very well in this hidden one, the Knight Riders. And I think it's hidden 1 versus hidden 3. Yeah, it's hidden one. And, yeah, they beat him by quite a bit, like 800k. And Hard Rock 2 was a very, very good pick for Germany, getting a team score of about 3 mil. And then they actually ended up winning the Hidden 3 by a lot. So maybe we won't see that. And then this is just a very solid Hard Rock team on the side of Germany, so we might see Korea going something, banning some Hard Rocks as well as speed. Might have to try to find some sort of balance there, but we're going to be getting into the roles here. Yeah, the two maps Germany lost were Nomad 6 and Hidden 1. So we might see them being picked again, but Korea, South Korea, lost CT1 barely. They won Hard Rock 1. They had 2.5. Germany barely wins by about 200k on Hard Rock 1 from yesterday. And then they played Nomad 4. Germany got 2.1 mil. South Korea got about 2 mil. So very close there. Excuse me. And then Nomad 2 is Germany got 2 mil. South Korea also got 2 mil, and they lost by about 50,000 to Germany. So we could see Nomad 2 being picked by either team. South Korea also played Hidden 1. Germany got 1 at 980, and South Korea actually loses to Germany on Hidden 1 from yesterday's scores. And Nigeria rolls a 60. And the South Korean captain seems to be a little bit AFK right now. And I think that's about it. I mean, South Korea did pretty well on DT3, getting about 3 million. They're getting bansheed right now, it seems. And yeah, they played Nomad 5, Germany did. Did not play DT3, so just a Minecraft song. Am I like hearing this right? Is Minecraft? Korea's getting internet issues, it looks like, and Korea does actually end up winning the roll. They came back. This is a Minecraft map, and Germany going to be protecting first, probably going to opt into a hard rock or speed map. I will be surprised if they do anything else. And Germany taking their time. They do protect GT3, which is a speed finger control map. And we'll see what South Korea decides to protect. Like I said, it'll probably be the Hidden 2 or No Mod 6. I don't really see that being anything else. This song is getting very obnoxious. I'm muting the stream until the match starts. Wow, that's pretty annoying. I'm surprised it's taking Korea this long to protect one of those maps. You'd think like it'd be like one of those instant, but you protect. I feel like South Korea protects Hidden 2, and then Germany just goes ahead and bans No Mod 6 and Free Mod 2. I feel like that's just kind of what happens. Yeah, Hidden 2 protect. That's not anything surprising. And Korea bans first, and then we get 2 German bans, and then we go back to Korea. I mean, they just probably ban, yeah, No Mod 5, DT2, you know, something like that. And they do ban the No Mod 5. I think Germany, like, 3-wayed it yesterday. I can take a look. No, they didn't 3-way it, but 979, 659, 523, 514, team score of 2.6. Pretty good. Pretty solid, honestly. And Germany gets 2 bans, it'll probably just be... Yep, from on 2. From on 2 makes sense. I actually don't. Now I think about it, I think the Fremont 2 ban is a bit strange because you have Herazu on the side of Germany who can play that AR8, and then you can just slap 3 people on Hard Rock and call it a day. Then it's just, I mean, it's just a Hard Rock 2 in a sense, but. And then the Hidden 3 is, you know, it's a hidden map, one of your weaker sets, so. And then banning No Mod 2 into Germany, not anything surprising. And, it will be South Korea's first pick. No Mod 6 is still open. And if anyone curious, Hong Kong just beat Ukraine on No Mod 6 for their first point, and that was a break point. It is Hong Kong's pick, and they opt to go into DT3. Just if you were wondering, for a little bit of an update. A little bit of an update. I'll try to keep everyone updated throughout the match. And they do opt to go into the No Mod 6, which makes a lot of sense. The No Mod 6 in this tournaments have, or all the No Mod 6, No Mod 5s have been very, very popular. And, I mean, it's just kind of one of Germany's not stronger suits, so, you know, you can take the points where you can. And, And it looks like we got some of the rosters here. We have Joe Pope, Bowden, and Harazu. Harazu and Joe Pope making sense on these weirder, awkwarder maps. And then on South Korea, we have Yuyuko, YHS, Soramon, and ABCDE. And then Nair coming in for that 4th slot for Germany. And should be getting into it here in a bit. Forgetting the goals, and should be getting into it. And before we get into this map, Hong Kong won their own pick on DT3 by almost 2 million. Yep. That's a thing that happened. For a little bit of update, so Hong Kong is now up 2-0 with Ukraine's pick, and we will be getting into this pick now shortly. And map is 3 minutes 30 seconds, but it is not very combo dense. I believe there's only like 800 or so combo on this map. I'm actually gonna look. There is 797 combo on this map, so misses will actually matter considering it's not very combo dense. And Bowden, Harazu, Soraman missing immediately, and YHS missing as well, so it is just 2-2 right now. But and then Yuyuko missing as well, so Joe Pope, Naira, and ABCD are the only ones still holding onto the full combo very early into the match. Not looking very comfortable on this point, South Korea already. There's still plenty of time, but and now we're getting into the first Ki. And shaking on this map will matter, so we'll see if and no one missing after those kind of hiccups early on. And no one misses on the hard slider. And everyone holds the first Ki. It's just those early misses that are deciding Germany's victory right now. And the accuracies are about the same overall, 96 to 94 for about everybody. And Jopa missing, that's going to be one of the first significant breaks, but ABCD trading in. That is one of the FCs for the side of South Korea, so it should stay on the side of Germany right now. And YHS trading as well. Harazu Bowden trading as well. It is Naira, the only large combo on the side of Germany, versus Yuyuko, the only large combo on the side of Korea. But there are no, I don't believe that is an FC for Naira. And it is still only 100,000 score lead, so it's still always possible. We see some misses here and there, and it'll decide this point. And Yuyuko missing, that's going to be the first door opener for Germany. I mean, there's just not too much combo on the side of South Korea, with the exception of ABCD. And no one missing on the star. And I mean, it's just a free, uncontested 600 combo from Naira right now. And this will start to get out of hand pretty quickly. It's 200,000 score lead. And, yeah, that's just, yeah, I don't know what the, yeah. Oh my god. The teammates are absolutely roasting that person right now. What? That is just, oh, yeah, this point is now uncomebackable because the map is basically over. There's no combo left. And Bowden does a mild amount of trolling, I'm pretty sure. And Naira is speaking like an absolute crackhead right now. Yep, and I immediately, as soon as I saw that, I knew Naira was not gonna hit that. And a one miss right at the end for Naira, and we're gonna, I think in this lobby chat, we're gonna hear some questionable words to Bowden from the teammates. And a immediate breakpoint for Germany. That's not a great sign if you're South Korea. You're losing on one of Germany's weaker picks. And the Bowden method is, I think that's a thing that I have to say now. And, yeah. The Bowden method. And, yeah, Nair, an earthquake hit Nair's house on that, like, S slider. And, yeah, that was a thing that happened to both, to Germany. Not even to, like, one or the other, just to both of them. And, Germany will get their own pick. They'll probably opt in to go into a Hard Rock or a DT. I can honestly see either or. I could see them going DT3, considering they already took a break point, so you can solidify your break point. And update for the Hong Kong-Ukraine match. Hong Kong took another breakpoint on Ukraine on Hidden 1, so they are now up 3-0, and they insta-slammed DT2 pick. Hong Kong did, if you were curious. And everyone's slamming the no mod 4. And then we're also seeing a no mod money sign, so there's also that. That's my favorite mod slot, is no mod money sign. And Jopo in on this, Blonderden is going to be in on this, TPLC, and Bowden's going to be on this as well. Maybe Bowden will not hit will hit the note that is standing still, and is literally one note in the entire section, but maybe we'll see. And on the side of South Korea, we have YHS, Lupins, Czechs, and Yuyuko. I'm very surprised to not see New God in on this. I'm not sure if New God is not here, or if... Where is... So, Germany... Both these teams played this map yesterday, and Germany very slightly beat out. New God played this yesterday and got 600k, so I'm a bit surprised to not see them on this. And Swordman also played this, so Lupins and Yuyuko, the two people coming in for New God and Swordman. Swordman did only get 378, so maybe that might be why, but this is a bit surprising. We'll see if these teams can do better than their previous scores from yesterday. And we're getting into it, and yeah, no Swordmon, no New God, and we'll see if see if they can do better or worse. And this is the same exact team from Germany, so. And Bowden did miss on nothing once again, but that's alright. 2 minutes long, it's a tech map, so I mean, early misses probably won't be the end of the world, and being traded by Lupins, and, sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, I apologize about that. A bunch of misses being traded from everyone. GPLC, the only one still holding strong. Lupin's the next highest combo on trying to match it on the side of South Korea, only halving it though, and being matched by Jopo, so TPLC has an uncontested combo at the moment. And Yuko trading with Blonder Dennis. I mean, all these misses are just benefiting Germany, considering TPLC is not the one to be missing right now. And I think I just saw a Bancho miss from Lupin's, and then Shaq's missing, and I mean, Lupin's is trying, but only matching Jopo right now. And it's a 500,000 score lead, and yeah, this is kind of rough. I think the map is already over. And Jopo missing, I mean, Lupin's missed though too, and there's pretty significant combo on the side of South Korea, but I mean, it might not be very possible to make up that 800k, so. And South Korea, 1.6 on that map versus yesterday, they did 300,000 score worse, which to be fair would not have mattered anyways. And Germany, absolutely crushing their score. Beating it by 400,000 on the back of the TPLC FC, getting basically an extra 400k. So that would kind of do it. And it is now South Korea, and they can decide what they go into next. They're down a break point. And Ukraine won the DT2. So it is now 3-1 Hong Kong, and it is now Ukraine's pick for a little bit of an update. And they picked No Mod 1. We'll come back to that in a second. And yeah, I just... New God did very well on that map, so a bit confused why New God didn't play it. New God might not be here. I don't know for a fact. We haven't seen New God yet. And this might be a good time to go into the Hidden 2. For South Korea. Try to get a point on the board. And they're very enthusiastic about that Hidden 2 pick. The Yu-Gi-Oh map. Just nothing is funnier than just Hidden 2 pick, Hidden 2 pick, Hidden 2 pick, Hidden 2 pick, Hidden 2 pick. Oh, then there's just nothing funnier than that. And, I mean, these four on the side of Germany are kind of to be expected. Naira and Harazu will do very well, and potentially Jopo. But the Hidden 2 roster on the side of South Korea, I think, is just a little bit stronger. So we'll see if there's some very uncharacteristic misses on the side of Korea, or potentially some overperformances from the side of Germany. Maybe Harazu FCs, and that'll be able to seal the deal. And we'll see, but this is definitely not German favored whatsoever, so... Zormon coming in, ABCDE, Yuko and YHS all playing for South Korea. And we'll see if this squad can get South Korea's first point on the board. And be ready for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, or the White Blue Dragon White. I don't know. I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh or play it, so. The Pot of Greed, and Among Us is being drawn, and that's the end of the stream, everybody. So we'll see you next time. Germany forfeits the match, and you can put up the South Korea winning screen now. Whoa. Of course, yeah, that's a deserved miss, Nair. You deserve that. And Joe Pobe also missing as well, and Soramon missing, and ABCDE missing, and everyone missing, and early on, and everyone is missing. Yeah, and we're getting into the first QI here. ABCDE missing again, but that's really the only person that's missing on the side of South Korea. Soramon missed very early on, but it's held ever since. YHS and Yuyuka missing as well, so it is just a large combo on the side of Soramon to keep him going. And Nayura and Harazu have the bigger combos right now, so it is not. I mean, South Korea is super underperforming on this map right now. And triple miss on the side of Germany, but Harris is still the only one holding. Poland, the Poland trucker, still trucking on in this map, and I mean, they're still winning somehow. I mean, the accuracy is just. I mean, Joe Pope's struggling on the accuracy, and I mean, that's I think what's making the difference right now. But it should start going back down. I mean, that's a 400 combo on the side of Harazu, and I mean, with ABCDE missing. It's kind of being contested by Soramon right now, but with everyone else missing on the side of South Korea, that's just going to do him no favors at all. Bowden missed as well. Joe Pope and Nair are building up some sort of combo, but it's only being matched by Yuyuku right now, and Soramon just trying to match Hirazu, and it ends up flipping over, and it's still very close. So like we need to see one of these big combos miss to be able to see one of these the score actually be relevant to either side. Yuyuko, Soramon, Naira, or Harazu need to miss for this score to actually do something, and it is so close, and Harazu missed! That's detrimental for the side of Germany, and it's just gonna go over to South Korea, and Naira missed as well! That point is over. There's nothing left, the point is over. There's just, and Yuyuko missing, but I mean, Soramon reverse choking, Harazu just needed to hold on just seconds longer, and it probably would have sealed the deal. And I mean, not the end of the world if you're Germany. It was South Korea's pick, but if you're South Korea, you got to be worrying just a little bit. You only won your Protect by a 200k. That's not that much, especially since you're going into Germany. You would have lost that point if it was like any other team. But a win is a win. You know, just, take it and move on. It is Germany's pick, so we will probably see we could see a DT3, or we could see a Hard Rock map here, or a free mod potentially. And update from the Ukraine-Hong Kong match. It is now 3-2 Ukraine. Ukraine won their no mod 1 pick just now, and it's now Hong Kong's pick, and they are still deciding. And a package has been delivered to me. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna open it right here on stream. No one's gonna know what it is, but I'm gonna know what it is. You can hear this, right? This little. You hear like the crumbling? Let's go. Is it a wooting? It's not a wooting. I don't. My keyboard works fine. I didn't know one needs a wooting. And we're opening it on stream because this is content while we decide will Germany take forever to pick their map. It's a book. Oh my god, this packaging is horrible. Oh, it's $2. Ew, reading. It's a D&D book, right? Alright. It's a monster manual, and it's a player's handbook. And it was left outside in like 20-degree weather, so these books are freezing. And yeah, I mean, it's just, and I mean, Germany does opt to go into the ET3 Protect, which is very German favored, but I wouldn't necessarily count out South Korea. And Hong Kong picked a map. I don't know what map it is. I am trying to figure it out. I think it's DT1. All right, this is the we're gonna see Jaden, Jopo, Blonder, Dennis, and literally anyone else that plays on the German team because they're that good at speed. And we'll see Lupins, YHS, Yuyuko, and Chex, and I'm just gonna assume that New God is not here, considering we have not seen New God yet. And this is the Jellium map, and it will not be known as anything but the Jellium map. And Jellium tapping God, that's true. That's true, it's true, it's true. Yep, and we're getting into it. And YHS really doesn't want to play the map. And there we go. What were the picks so far? I don't freaking remember. DT3 is being picked by Germany. Nomon 4 was won by Germany. Hidden 2 was won by South Korea. That was a Protect. And the first map, Nomon 6 was won by Germany. That was what the picks were. I don't remember the order. YHS missing very early on, which is pretty relevant on this map, considering this is like the free combo section. There's really only two hard parts, which is the middle section, finger control, and then the ending, like, streams. And Yuyuko dropping some major ac, and this is kind of where the first hard part gets in. You get a little bit of finger control and the more tapping heavy section, and Lupin's is missing as well, and Yuyuko's missing as well. There's 3 people on the side of South Korea that drop immediately. Check's the only one holding on the side of South Korea the full combo, and they're just getting 4-weight on right now. There's nothing they are able to do unless we see a miss from Germany, and we're not seeing it. And this is Germany's Protect, so this is kind of what you expect. And, I mean, everyone kind of recovering on the side of South Korea, and YHS missing that final note of that stream. That is so detrimental. And, I mean, we get a little bit of some easy section here, and then we go straight into the ending streams, but, I mean, it's 600k. I think this point is already over. With Yuyuko missing, this point is just gone. The only question is whether they 4-way or not. Oh, Jaden, you're an absolute troll. And denying the 4-way dream for Germany. I don't really see Germany missing here, but I probably just curse like their entire family and their entire family tree, so... Yeah, okay, so... They end up 3-wing. Jaden's a troll, he's off the team, he didn't FC. But 1.5 million. This is kind of what you expected South Korea to do to Germany on the Hidden 2. And, I mean, nothing to say other than, I mean, German tapping. Like, that's literally all you can say about that. That is a 4.1 million team score that will probably not be beat. I don't know how I know Canada did very well on Nomad 5s. I don't know if they played DT3. But, yeah. Also, going back over to the other match real quick, Hong Kong just won the DT1 pick by about 926,000. It's now Ukraine's pick. And they're still deciding. And South Korea gets to pick. They are still down a breakpoint, losing that early No Mod 6. And you were asking what the picks were, Polsky, and here they're right here. I'm I'm not too sure what South Korea could go into. Hidden one. That makes a little bit of sense. Germany technically won this hidden one over them yesterday if we compare their scores. But it was very close, so I think we can kind of chalk that up to a good, bad performance. And the people who played this for South Korea yesterday were YHS, Sormon, Czechs, and Ruby. And on the German side, people who played this were Naira, Harazu, Job, Hope, and Bowden. So TPLC coming in the lobby, so that's definitely a switch up. Lupin's also playing as well. So YHS and Czechs coming in. Sormon and Ruby were the other two, and we'll see which one of them decide to come back in. Sormon's coming in, which means that Ruby might also not be here. I don't think we've seen Ruby yet. And that would be very unfortunate. It is Jopo Parazu are staying in. Naira will probably be the other one, and Bowden will probably be the one getting replaced by TPLC. And Fremont 2 is being selected by Ukraine. Yeah, so Bowden is getting replaced by TPLC, and Lupins is coming in for Ruby, because I believe that Ruby and New God are not here. And that's, you know, going into a team like Germany, you kind of need to... all your gamers here if you want to have a chance at, you know, winning. I mean, it's not over, but I mean, you've got such an uphill battle losing to your very key core players. And we'll see if they can start to, you know, gain some ground with this hidden one pick. And, okay, here we go. It was just client moment. Very cool. Oh, Germany's winning. They got 851k. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Lupins, YH, Czechs. Everyone on the side of South Korea, rather, except for Sorman, missing. And, I mean, this is just hidden, you know, kind of kick sliders. You got some streams, or bursts, I guess. And TPLC doing a little cursor spell on that. Lupin's missing. And TPLC missing, but it's 3 large combos kind of being matched all around. Lupins and TPLC are kind of equally struggling right now. And I think Lupins is struggling just a tad bit more. I mean, literally the score difference is just between the two of them. And Naira missing, YHS missing too, Harazu missing, so it is just Jopo versus 2. Czechs and Sormon right now are the only ones holding on side of South Korea. And Jopo is the only person left to combat it, but with that 99.2% act, that is absolutely ridiculous from the side of Jopo. And that is single-handedly keeping it the side of Germany, and Sorman missed, but then Jopo missed as well, so Czechs is the only large combo, and Lupins is slowly building up with that combo. Lupins struggled extremely in the early, and is now the only support for Czechs. And TPLC is the largest combo right now, but it's just not a lot, and YHS is continually missing. And we'll see if Czechs and Lupins can decide to hold. If they can hold for just a tad bit longer, they will secure their own point, but TPLC is trying to fight back, and Lupins missed, but it's not Czechs, and TPLC misses. That might be the end of the map, but I don't know. Jopo and Nair have some sort of relevant combo. But they need Czechs to miss now. Czechs is beasting through this map, and Czechs misses, but Harazu misses as well. There's 2 large combos. Jovo and Naira trying to fight out against Sorman. It's 150,000, but I don't know if there's enough time. And Sorman missed as well. It is just Jovo, but it's 150,000. It is slow. It's coming down pretty quickly, but there's just not enough time. And South Korea were able to take their own pick. And holy emotions, what was that map? Going back and forth the entirety of the map. Czechs and Jopo, the absolute MVPs for their respective teams. And, I mean, South Korea is having to fight for these points right now. Oh, boy. South Korea got a better score by about 60k. Germany, it went away, so I don't know what it was, but I'm assuming they did worse considering South Korea won. Where's I need to open. Well, give me the MP. Where's the MP at? Here it is. I'll be able to see. All right. Yes, they did worse. By like 70k. Joe Pope did much better, but then TPLC did a little bit better, but then Harazu and Naira did a little bit worse. Oh, Naira did kind of a lot worse, and we're getting a DT slam from Germany. And it is 2-5. Hong Kong is winning. Hong Kong is on match point. And this is an AIM map, so we're going to see all the AIM players come in because this is an AIM map, and yeah, the squares are AIM maps. We're going to see at least 4 people break on those squares, at least. Jaden, Jopo coming in, TPLC might come back in. Jopo, Naira, Blonder, Dennis, Jaden. We'll probably see those 4. Yeah, and we do. And then on the side of South Korea, Czechs, YHS, Lupins, and Sormon is being replaced by, or Yuyuko is being replaced by Sormon for the DT3, rather, sorry. Putting their AIM player in for this map, surely. I'm telling you, like, this is, like, unironically an AIM map. Like, no one ever misses on the streams. Everyone misses on these squares. Everyone is going... Dude, it is actually an AIM map. I'm convinced. Naira does not have the map. Not forced to play DT, yeah. It really be like that. And we're getting the Golfs, and we'll see if Germany can 4-way this map, although I do think this map is just a tad bit harder than the previous speed map that has been played. And Joe Pope, if I'm not mistaken, did very well in a different tournament on this map. And Sormon, the instant miss, and that is a 70% accuracy from the side of Sormon. And you can definitely see South Korea getting absolutely speed trenched right now. Yeah, this is already looking very dire for South Korea. It is a 160,000 score lead with just accuracy alone. And Czech's trading with Blonder Dennis, and Lupin's missing as well, but that's not being traded. YHA's missing as well, and I don't know if the squares passed because I was too busy looking at the scores, but the squares have already passed, so. And Sormon, the only one holding on the side of South Korea right now, but it's a 90% accuracy, so it's not even a match. And I just already, everyone on the side of Germany needs to miss, and I just don't see that being a thing. I think this is already over, and I mean, you can just see the absolute struggle on the side of South Korea right now. Naira missing, so Jobo missing as well. It's just Jaden, but I mean, it's the map's over, so it doesn't matter. Jaden, the one to kind of do a bit of trolling on that DT3. Oh, everyone hit squares. Well, that set of squares at least. And Jaden FC'd, so everyone on the side of Germany did not FC with the exception of Jaden, and then the DT3, everyone FC'd except for Jaden, so, you know, everyone got to get their little moment of, yeah, and that is a score, and South Korea is gonna, if they end up winning this match, yeah, you're going to get speed abuse for the rest of the tournament if you do win this match, so good luck. Yeah, that's kind of tragic. But South Korea's pick. South Korea does need a break point here sometime soon because they just can't just keep winning their own picks. They will just lose if that is the case. And speaking of, Ukraine has won the No Mod 2 for a break point. It is now Ukraine's pick, but they are down another break point. So very cool, very cool. And we'll see if that match can go to tiebreaker. And we're getting a No Mod 1 pick from the South Koreas. These South Koreas. And I do have to say that I am pretty impressed with South Korea's performance considering it looks like they are down 2 players. And I think these two teams are a bit hesitant to go into Hard Rock considering the scores were very similar on Hard Rock. At least the Hard Rock one, they were very similar. And it looks like for the side of South Korea, we got YHS, Yuyuko, Chex, and ABCDE. Germany, we got Mankichiro for the first time, Jopo, Naira, and I believe Bowden or TPLC will be playing this map. Or maybe both of them will be playing and Naira will be sitting out. And, No Mod 4 is being selected in the other match, by the way, if anyone was curious. And Naira will be coming in, and it will be TPLC over Bowden. And should be getting into it here very shortly. And let's get into it. No Modular 1, 4 minutes long, about drain time. These early misses, if there is any, is not going to matter all that much. That being said, the max combo for this map, I'll try to see so I have a rough idea. It's not ranked, so I cannot see. So you guys are just going to have to learn with me. I think it's about, I don't know, I'm not even going to make guesses. I'm really bad at that. It's over 1,000, can confirm. And this is the first time I've personally seen this map, and everyone hitting that little cut stream right there. A little bit of a cut right there, and the accuracies, as you'd kind of expect, are pretty solid. Mankichiro actually struggling a bit on the accuracy a little bit, but I mean everyone on the side of South Korea looking very comfortable on this map thus far. And we're getting into the build-up, and we'll get into the Ki, and we'll see if anyone will win the stream. Oh, we got some act drops, but no misses, and we're getting into the first Ki right here. And YA just the first player to miss on the side of South Korea, so it is 7 full combos in the lobby still, benefiting Germany. But the actually is not going to make it completely swing over that much. It's still kind of staying a little bit relevant. And I wouldn't be too worried if I was South Korea, but I mean, you're gonna need to miss sometime soon. You're kind of delaying the inevitable, but I mean, it is rising. And the accuracy now favors Germany with the 297s on the side of South Korea. That one entire 100 stream the ABCDE got, it definitely hindered them a little bit. It's still within 100,000 though, halfway through the map, and ABCDE missing again. That is probably going to start swinging it open. And I actually just see YHS missed quite a bit ago. I don't think I noticed that. And I mean, Germany's still 4-weighing right now. And this is, I mean, it's not over yet, but this is kind of what happens when Noma 1 is picked. It is just, at any point, one team could be like, yeah, I decided to FC. And then the other team could be like, I always FC, but I decided not FC right now. And I mean, the two strong combos on Chex and Yuyuko trying to keep it, I mean, doing their best, but Yuyuko missing, and Chex is the only combo that's even matching any of the people on the side of Germany. YHS combo is 500, but it is almost completely irrelevant right now, and now it is irrelevant. TPLC the first miss on the side of Germany, but this is potentially already over. And Hong Kong officially beating Ukraine 6-3. So GG's Ukraine. That was a very good Dark Horse story, and yeah, this map is over, and South Korea is going to get breakpointed once again. And I mean, Czech's doing their absolute best, but I mean, there's just nothing you can do here. They're on their way to 3-weighing with a very, very strong supporting fourth member, and we'll see if at least Czechs can pull in this full combo. Oh, and Germany exploded, and they do not even get 3 full combos on Germany. They get 2. Jopob and Mankichiro doing very well right now. Mankichiro kind of delaying the inevitable right there, and Czech setting his top player right now. That's real. That's a real statement right there. And yeah, this is kind of rough for the side of South Korea. You were down 2 breakpoints, and Germany's on match point on their own pick. There's a chance that you go home without even seeing your next pick, unfortunately. And AIM players coping about tapping in their AIM map, it'd be like that. And the Hard Rock 1 is being selected. Both these teams are very strong Hard Rock teams. I think Germany's a tad bit better at Hard Rock. Let me go back and see the Hard Rock 1. Germany had TPLC, Jopob, Herazu, and Naira. They got 2.7 million. South Korea played this as well. They had Yuyuko, Chex, Lupin's ABCDE, so they did not have Ruby or New God. Surely New God plays this map if he's here, but they lost by about 200,000 score. And we'll see if that stays the same. We'll see if South Korea overperforms. We'll see if Germany underperforms. We'll see if both happens. And this is a pure AIM map, and there's like little to no tapping in this map just at all. So and there we're getting some mutuals in the chat. Gotta love it. Gotta love the sportsmanship. And very cool people. They are at match point. That is true. That is something that has happened right now. We're getting the goals in chat. It is the same exact 8 players from yesterday on this map, so there's nothing to talk about. Because you can look at yesterday's match. Forehead. Trying to make me repeat myself? What's wrong with you? And we get some very early act drops from Naira and TPLC, and it's just the classic hard rock slow section just being impossible to act, and you can kind of just see that with everybody. And like I said, there's little to no tapping in this map, and it is just pure aim. And Joe-Pub, the first significant break, not actually, that's actually crazy that Joe-Pub was the first person to miss out of everybody, but it will start going over to the side of South Korea. The accuracy is kind of even overall, so... And, I mean, there's just not too much happening right now. Everyone's holding on pretty strong. Check's missing, shaking just a tad bit. I'll start going over on the side of Germany, considering Joe Pub is building up some 200-some combo, and, we're about a third of the way through the map, and, I mean, we got plenty of map left, so, I mean, that score will be very versatile, and, still hasn't gone over the side of Germany yet. That is kind of crazy, actually. And with Lupin's missing, it's gonna go over. But it took forever for that to go over. It took Lupin's missing, and Czech's re-missing as well. So it is just Yuyuko. And I was about to say ABCDE, but that's not true. It is just Yuyuko versus the 3 full combos on the side of Mankichiro, Nayura, and TPLC. Jopo missing again, but that was the lowest combo, and that does not matter. Jopo missing does not affect anything, and ABCDE is missing consistently right now, and I mean, this is the section of the map where it's just consistent, just back and forth jumps, and I mean, TPLC missing on the, I think the stream right there, tapping player moment, and it is 250,000 combo, and we need a miss from Mankichiro or Nayura, or South Korea will be going home, and with Yuyuko missing, that might have just sealed the deal. That is very unfortunate for the side of South Korea. Unfortunate that they were not able to have their full squad of 8. Missing New God and Ruby definitely hurt them, but taking 2 points off of Germany despite that is a very impressive feat. And unfortunate. We'll see South Korea next year. I have no doubt in my mind that they'll be even stronger than ever next year. And for now, we get to just listen to this very cool, awesome song. We will be seeing Germany. We will be seeing the grand finals of last year being played in loser semis. What a thought. Grand finals is being played in loser semis. Germany, the winners of last year's 5-digit World Cup, will be taking on the United States in the losers bracket in semifinals. Just let that sink in. The 2 best teams last year are in loser semifinals right now. That is crazy how volatile the 5-digit scene is. And, yeah, GG's Germany. We only have a handful of, matches left. I will go onto the sheet and I'll be able to tell you exactly. We have 4 matches left in a Just kidding. We have 2 matches left. We have 2 matches at 16. Argentina versus Poland, France versus Singapore. Argentina and Poland is your last losers bracket match, and the winner of that will be playing loser 48, which is Taiwan. It's not updated to challenge, but it's Taiwan. And France versus Singapore. That is the winners bracket match. That, in my opinion, is going to be the best match of the entire weekend. That and the Canada-Taiwan. But anyways, I'm gonna have to cut myself off. We will meet you guys here in about 50 minutes, and you guys can decide which match you decide to choose. And we thank you all for stopping by, and have a good one, boys and girls.